So here's another feather in the cap of Big Mom coming back into the story over Kaido, because Big Mom oddly is very much linked to Nika, Gear 5th, the human fruit model Nika that Luffy now has, because in chapter 1136, Jarl tells us that Nika wears white clouds around him and appears with white hair, clothes, and a jolly laughter. The white cloud bit is important because, of course, he's referencing the Hagoromo, the signature of awakening that all Zoans seem to have. However, as we've spoken about before, it seems as though those who are deified get a white Hagoromo, whereas the beasts and the mythical creatures of the world only get black Hagoramos. So, with that being said, I think Big Mom heard of these tales as well. And once she got the soul fruit after consuming Mother Caramel, one of the first homies she makes that will go on to be a very important weapon in her arsenal is Zeus. And Zeus is literally a cloud homie made with her own soul. And I think she got the inspiration to make a cloud homie from the tales of Nika being adorned in cloud. But what's also quite interesting about this too, and I don't know how much we could lean into it, but it is interesting. So in the Elbaf flashback for Zebek, and spoilers for Elbaf, but we do see Big Mom hanging around talking to Gloricia with 3 of her children, those being Katakuri, Oven, and Daifuku. What is so funny about these 3 is that all of them do get powers very similar to Nika in the future. Daifuku does have the ability to rub his belly, and then out of a plume of cloud-like smoke comes a genie, and the genie could be seen as a weird Nika adjacent. But following him, we have Oven with the heat fruit, who is like a sun, both literally because he is Big Mom's son, and metaphorically because he has the power of heat. So that is interesting when you consider that Nika is the sun deity. But then we come to big boy Charlotte Katakuri, who not only has localized elasticity in being a user of the mochi fruit, and we've done a video about him. I don't think he's actually made a mochi. I think there's a whole system of things going on, especially by what we see from other characters in Whole Cake. But to continue, he has stretchy powers like Nika. He's even compared to Luffy when they fight, and his abilities are white, like Nika, or like how Nika is described to be, with white hair and white clothes. Well, this is a weird adjacent to that because his powers are white. He makes everything white too when he uses the awakened state of his ability. So I find that very, very interesting. But continuing, if you are enjoying the content so far, you should give me a little donation and click that subscribe button. And also click that like button if you are liking the video so far. Click that bell if you want to hear more from me in the future. And if you can find it, because I know it's weird, please click that hype button. It's greatly appreciated. But to continue, back up to the top with the Big Mom flashback, we do see a whole lot of references in Big Mom's flashback to the sun. For example, the giants praise the sun for the growth of their newborns, Roll, Goldberg, and Loki, who then become a big part in Elbaf currently. But following that, we also find that there is a winter solstice, which is a festival held in Elbaf for the death and rebirth of the sun. So it's quite interesting that we get all these nods to sun worship as early on as Big Mom's flashback. And it makes a lot of sense too, because when Luffy is fighting Kaido, he does go through a sort of death and rebirth as he's presumably killed by Kaido when Nika intervenes in their fight. And then, of course, he reawakens and awakens his Del Fruit, becoming Nika after unlocking the true powers of the human fruit model Nika. So I found that very interesting that from very early on, we get ties to Nika in Elbaf without really mentioning Nika. But then later on in Elbaf, we just lay it out all on the table. So I do think because there seem to be so many references to Nika in Big Mom. She has to come back. Now, I do think in the future she possibly could become an ally because she, like Bonnie, could have the same sort of relationship with Nika. And when she sees Luffy can become Nika, all animosity that she has towards Luffy specifically will most likely fade away as she's meeting the deity of her childhood in real time. But with that being said, give me your thoughts and tell your friends about Polypede. What?